I did it, folks. I survived the tornado onslaught. Me and Daisy and Aaron primarily almost died this weekend in a hurricane-level tornado. Nah, just a tornado. That was crazy, though, man. Isaac even, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was nuts.
man. Can our bags survive? Can
No.
Bitcoin hold the line
Maybe.
above $80,000?
I pray.
Or is this bull market over? This is the answers we need here on today's Blockchain Basement. Welcome on to the show. What's the vibe today? You know what the vibe? Mullet vibe. Okay,
Mullet
it's
vibe.
coming in. Look at this. This is huge. I'm rocking it, man. I'm rocking it.
I'm getting there.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Doobie Doo, Crypto Princess. I'm going to try to have a call with Crypto Princess after this. Shout out, good to see you. Gustavo Viejos, Nicole Minas Tater Queen Mafia. Whoa.
Oh.
I guess this is the first time because I thought it was Nicole Minas Tater, you know?
Yeah. It changes like every day.
She changed it?
Every day.
Okay. Shake and Bake, Veteran Crypto, my mans. Flipper Frank Vet. I'm hoping to have a call with you and Jeff this Friday. Flipper Frank, Linwood Jones, Mike Rochburns, One House Production, Ninja Glock. What up, baby? Ooh, Ninja Glock. Ooh, he's rocking that. I love that name, Ninja Glock. I'm a Glock maxi. Right. So we got a lot of stuff to cover. Honestly, there's a ton going on right now. There's some bombings happening from America down in Yemen. As we all know, the Houthis trying to shut down a third of the maritime trade at the Strait of Hormuz. Trump dropping some bombs, but also declaring war on an unexpected adversary. Absolutely crazy. This is just going to be heavy. If you don't already, make sure you follow me on Twitter or X.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Doesn't really
whatever
matter.
it's called these days. God, this set is just so juicy.
It's so beautiful.
I love
so
this
great.
set.
Shout out Bobby.
Where's Bobby?
I don't know. No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh yeah, Bobby came in and he fixed the lighting. He made it look so good. But this is this weekend. Also, happy St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
We might have a special word from Conor McGregor later on in the show. This is what happened. This is my thoughts. We just got hit by a tornado. Motherfucker tried to steal my kid's trampoline. Power was out. About to whip out the generators. Might become king of Georgia if law and order are not restored. And I was serious about that shit.
I know.
People are thinking I'm joking. You know, when law and order leaves, you're left with men like me.
And
And you better be quick. You better be quick. But this is a video. This is a video. I was driving down the road just to show you. I mean, this is literally right down the road from me and Aaron. Let's have a look. Holy cow. You all right, Dazzy?
You want a drink? How about the whole news in your guys? Can you guys give Jasper some drink? Okay.
So the storm came right down the roadway here.
Yeah.
That's a super problem.
This is a super problem. That's my boy. That's a super problem. Like this, the whole gas station, like top thing, slammed into the gas station, crushed and there's a lot of houses. I mean, I have more videos and stuff like that. I won't show all of it, but it was absolutely crazy. So prayers to anyone that was in the tornado that got hit. Thankfully, it started really gaining steam right after my house. Yesterday was a lot of cleanup, man. A lot of cleanup, and I had to a lot of sandbags. You know what I mean? My wife made us move, I think it was like 2 cubic yards, maybe even 3 of rocks, pebbles. We had to move these rocks and pebbles by hand. I wanted to use the trailer, and I was like, it's clearing the trailer off and moving all this wood off the trailer to load the rocks onto the trailer. She starts running back and forth with 2-gallon buckets full of the rocks. She was going to get it done before I could even get the damn trailer emptied.
Jeez.
So I just had to go down there and start filling up 5-gallon buckets and start doing it. Rate cuts this week or not? No.
99%. Say no.
The beatings will continue until morale improves. Short answer for you there, Gustavo. No. Let's get into the stories, though. And shout out to everyone that subscribed to the channel. 75,900 Sevies. Man, cooking with gas here. We got them all the way in the Great Lakes. That is crazy, Wispy. That is crazy. And you know what? I actually thought of a pretty big lesson. So there is a YouTube channel that I follow that is very, very good at whether it's storm chasing, right? And so I'm like, man, I follow this YouTube. He goes live every single time there's a big storm, and he's covering all the different tornadoes. But he shut down the stream right before the storm made it to Georgia. And I was sitting there watching right before my power went out. I was like, please, for the love of God, cover Georgia. Like, you know, you're covering it all the way to Alabama, and then he decides to shut the stream off when it gets to Georgia. And I understand. I mean, he's on air for like 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
So in the comparison, of course, I'm listening to this guy. He says there's no storm, there's no tornado coming to Georgia. I'm sitting there listening to the wind outside, and like, that sounds like a fucking tornado is coming. Like, I trust this guy. I mean, he's a great work, very dedicated. Mm-hmm. He's been right in the past, but I disagree with him.
You can even feel the air difference. It's like hot air and like cold breeze. It like makes no sense.
And that's like when someone says, like, let's say a crypto influencer is like, there's nothing happening on this chain, but you're in there and you can feel the air changing, right? You see the big trades happening and you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? There's things happening here. He just doesn't, he's focused on so much stuff. You don't always have to be 100% correct on a specific item. Like this Ryan Hall, incredible macro weather guy. And he at least gave me the heads up, hey, dumbass, there's a storm coming, right? Yeah. So that at least initiated me to go around my property, and I used a bunch of construction clamps, held everything down, which actually held really nicely. Thank God I did that. But then he said there's nothing coming to Georgia. I was like, you know what? I disagree with this slight nuance. I'm going to go do this. Lo and behold, fucking tornado hits.
Yep.
12 o'clock at night. So YouTube news people, or if they're just an influencer, influencers basically never get shit right. Okay, I'll just say that. If they're specifically an influencer for a particular product and that's all they ever come out there and talk about, pretty much always wrong. But someone that's in crypto news or just macro shifts, trying to understand what the narrative is, I'd say they're right most of the time, but they can't get everything right. So with that, you know what? It's the same thing as me saying, you know what? Good things are coming to Solana and Base. Don't know exactly where, but this is the general area that I'm looking at. That's been proven right. Now, there will be parts that I miss, but in general, the angle for this is, in my opinion, the bull market's still on. In my opinion, a generalized 4-year cycle is still on. But with that, slight differences have come. And with that, it's going to be a very selective bull market indeed, especially for altcoins. So we get to the altcoin section. I got some very, very specified industries that I think are going to do the best in the altcoin sector. So just had to say that way. Are you bullish, bearish, or Irish? Oh, God. Is this a day for day drinking? I've already missed the opportunity. It's, you know, and it's early.
It is early. It's not even 12 yet.
Where's the money gun?
Where's the...
Don't whip it out.
Okay.
We're going to save it.
Okay.
We're going to save it. All right. So now, let's get into the stories here. Where's Bitcoin at? Where's Bitcoin dominance primarily? Let's check it out. Printed a little bit of a red weekly so far. Starting off with a little bit of a stumble. Bitcoin price, let's check it out. 83.3. Bears are calling for the upper echelon, the reset. Back. This is where... So people that are looking for like a solid entry point at $69,000 are looking for an entry point at a generalized change in market dynamics. If they're looking for an entry point at 69K and Bitcoin does pull all the way back to the original previous all-time high of last bull market.
Jeez.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's really a change of the entire market structure as it sits. So with that, got to get rid of these moon phases. Let's go here. 4MA. Let's go here because the moving average matters quite a bit. Let's get it. All right. Let's change the settings here. This is kind of a fun little thing Kelly was getting me to do right before I went live here. Unclick all these savages because all I want is the 200. And then I go down to the daily. All right. This is what I'm watching. Are things broken? Kind of got to get rid of this fib too. I'm going to delete this fib. You all know the fib. We'll bring it back if we need to. Okay. So we still are showing the bullish divergence that happened. We're bouncing out of it. And we're trying to reclaim this 200 daily moving average. We are still under this 200-day moving average. So something important to highlight on this moving average and where the structure of this market sits right now is twice before during this upswing, we have lost this moving average for some time. People gave up. Sentiment drops. Lows. People go back to McDonald's because they just can't hang it. But we're not out of the woods. Each one of these times lasted some duration. Let's check it out. 58 days, we were below the 200 MA on the daily. Back in, August to October of 23. Okay? And mind you, this is where I decided to YOLO in everything on Chainlink at $5. People thought I was retarded. Maybe I am.
I still think that.
Financially, I'm pretty good.
Amen.
Now, we go here. We lost this. How long did this last? 100 days. Whew, nearly twice the amount of time. Pain, right? We just got into this loss of this 200 MA, and we are only 21 days in. So keep that in mind.
180 days of more pain.
We may have more pain for a few more months. And this is something you got to pay attention to is like the real exciting parts of these markets are very short-lived. Like things get crazy for like 100 days. You rose from 28K all the way up to 64K. And this was the buying power top of Bitcoin. This one, sure, in terms of dollars, but the amount of houses you got per Bitcoin was actually the highest right here. So the short time of extra fun, it comes and goes very, very quickly. And you overextend well above and beyond this 200 daily MA when that does happen. So we're not there yet, by my opinion. One thing that I do see is that right now, altcoins are dying less than Bitcoin. Kind of crazy to see. Some of my faves here, Plume, with a very, very juicy positioning in terms of when it was released, being released into a bull market, partnering up with Ondo, and being part of real world application, real world assets. It's up 17% today. That's great. Well up on that position from the build out.
Yeah.
So that feels good. Moonwell trying to come back still. That's good. 19% on the week, 6% on the day. Ondo, I'd still be buying more Ondo at these levels. I'd still be buying. Jupiter, I hate you. Okay. Maybe someone could, it's up to you to talk me back into being in love with Solana. Okay.
Yeah.
It's lost a lot of the momentous to its graph. Isaac.
Indeed it has. Indeed it has. But I mean, so the majority of other altcoins. So
that's true.
What does it say? It's just not, following what the rest of the altcoins are doing. It might be just taking a deeper dive than the rest of them.
That's true.
But who's to say, it's not on its normal path right now?
Well, let's check this out. Where's Standard Chartered? Because Standard Chartered has downgraded their ETH prediction. They went down. Look at this. So they cut their year-end ETH expectation target from 10K down to $4,000.
Bullish.
Maybe they've been listening to The Basement.
They probably have been. I would not doubt it.
And this is where it's really quite aggravating for people holding the assets because things change. We see advancements to Ethereum's ecosystem. We see layer 2s built around it to basically make the ETH gas nothing. And you can still use the tech of ETH. Technology changes, right? And what was a big winner last cycle, those are the moments where they have fun. Like Bitcoin's the only one that continues cycle after cycle to absolutely explode. You know what I mean?
100%.
And, I see the DeFi stuff, veteran. It's not for everyone. If you can't say, if you're not in DeFi, you're not doing crypto right. DeFi takes a shitload of work. We run Solana DeFi pools.
Yeah.
Base DeFi pools. Those things go out of whack. That's not for the average person. Crypto, the main point of it is to be your own bank, to take custody of your own assets, and to take the power away from banking institutions. That is the main thing. You're doing crypto right if you are cold custodying crypto. That's all it takes. Become your own bank. Everyone, here's the thing. All these expose, all these accounts that are exposing everything on the internet. BlackRock owns everything. And the world's owned by corporations, man. They never give a solution. The solution, the main vote in life, is with your dollar and who you're allowing to custody your dollar, how you're allowing your dollar to be spent. If you take that power away from banks, you take control of the situation. It's very simple. All I hear is complaints about BlackRock owning everything. Why not go pay your farmer for food? Why not shop locally? Right?
Facts.
That's it. Your vote is your dollar. So pretty simple stuff. Like I was going to make a short this morning about it. I just feel very aggravated. All I hear is complaints and no solutions. That nothing drives me crazier than that. So there's that. I need a drink of water. God.
Have at it. Truth bombs in the chat.
It just gets tiresome, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Like I understand, like bringing those problems up, sure. It's like the Ian Carroll guy. The world's a facade is all owned by BlackRock, which, you know, I got some crazy stuff to talk about with BlackRock and Blackstone today. But there are solutions. Shop locally. Put money into your local economy. This is not local economy. Sure. North Korea now holds more Bitcoin than Bhutan and El Salvador, sitting at 13,000 Bitcoin. It's kind of funny. DZ was asking, are they going to hold or are they going to dump?
They're actually going to...
You are banned!
Ooh, they're actually going to get banned.
We got crypto pricing got banned?
Yeah, he got banned.
Why?
Because he said he put $1 on my mom's thong. He got banned.
What you think, Isaac? Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Is he going to sit on a stack of Bitcoin to make the nation state wealthier over the next decades? Or is he going to dump the crypto onto the market so he can buy some more missiles that'll fail as he tests them into the waters?
Half and half.
I think half and half.
I feel like half of it is going to be put into like building his military and their very terribly made nuclear weapons. And the other half is going to be used to build up their wealth. But who knows, man?
Maybe that's just a complaint to your mom.
Compliment?
Compliment. Oh, yeah.
I don't give a
maybe.
fuck.
Dude, Cali Crypto Dude 2.0 just popped in the chat. I hope that's... Cali Crypto... we need to figure out something to do for him. He's been a member. The original account was a member forever.
Yeah, no.
And then it just got, like, hidden somehow.
Got nuked.
Unreal. All right. So, China. Just behind Bitcoin holdings of the United States. This is a great... You know who wins this race? Who do you think wins this race?
Okay, first of all, it's easy. Michael Saylor.
Michael Saylor. Okay. I'm gonna localize this even more. It's you and me. It's the people at home watching. We front ran nation states that are now getting in a race, the technological tea party, so to speak. They're racing each other to the top. They're buying our bags. This is hilarious. Win. God, we're talking about ICP.
Yes. We're talking about ICP.
You know what? Like, it's not shitty. It's just that no one uses it.
My bad. It's not shitty. It's dead.
It's not even dead. It's just like, it's like a Super 8 motel in the middle of Utah when it's not tourism season.
So dead.
For the time being, yes, it's dead. Son of a bitch. Yeah, but the real winner here in China versus the United States in racing each other to the top when it comes to holding the largest bag of Bitcoin is you and me. Watching, learning, knowing about crypto and holding it before these nation states start going after each other to beat each other in the holdings. Standard Chartered, they're just unhinged. Yeah. So they lower their target for ETH down to 4K. And then they said the Trump crypto reserve plan gives Bitcoin a $500,000 target.
Wrong.
That's even, I mean, okay. So if the Trump crypto reserve goes into action next year, let's say, and this is my opinion, the soonest they can get this going down is next year. Then that action in and of itself gives Bitcoin the velocity, if prices literally stay where they are right now, to hit about $250,000 without anything else happening. Just the U.S. buying that 200K Bitcoin per year, okay? The reserve plan in general aims for 1 million tokens. It's 5 years out. So let's say it goes into place 2026. then it's done buying by 2031, right? That price target, once 1 million Bitcoin is bought out by the world's strongest economic behemoth, America, that's well above $1 million. That's well above $1 million. So Standard Chartered, I think they need some help with their analysis.
Yeah.
Like their research in it. And this is, they're new. I get it. But if this crypto reserve does go into play, it's a 5-year plan. It's done by 2031. That's easily $1 million a coin. 5 years from now, 5 or 6 years from now. That's simple. Without any other buying. So this Bitcoin whale must know something. We've been tracking this Bitcoin whale. They're back at it. I think this short is now at a $400 million short.
Yeah.
They put this short in at $84,000. I think they're well in profit right now. Let's see here. You would hope
Pretty decent.
maybe they took their profits right here. I think they entered it before the weekend hit. Somewhere in this range, I believe. These are 15 minutes. Let's go to daily. Let's go to the daily. Let's check out what's going on here. So they entered this thing 84 is probably one of these local ranged kind of wick tops. Maybe they are very tied into Trump's decisions. So it is kind of interesting to think maybe it is someone like on the auxiliary or that knows what Trump's about to do. That's willing to put, 30% of $1 billion fucking dollars on a short. That's a ballsy trade right there. If it hits 86, they get liquidated.
Yeah.
So we're going to be tracking this. Maybe someone on the inside camp that knows what's coming here, watching out for this pressure on it. And we did see this from Crypto Beast, calling all crypto millionaires, building a team of whales to liquidate the guy who went short on Bitcoin with 400 milli. Keeps adding money to his position. Once one guy tried this, but the community was small. His is 30 times larger. Are you in? So
Liquidated.
man, that's when when you get the target on your back like that, putting in $250 million, $500 million shorts, they start aiming for you. Nuba Vision, thanks for the super chat. Ondo or Solana, which will outperform Ondo?
Fact.
That is,
So
I
true.
feel very strongly about that answer.
Me too, 100%.
Government bowel movement tracker watching everyone. Very nice. Crypto winter this summer. Might have a cool off, but I don't think it's a winter, man. I don't think it's a winter. Back to this ICP. ICP Alpha thinks that I just don't like him or something because I can't come out. Like, I love what ICP is trying to do. It's my job. I can't be bullish on something that's not currently bullish.
Yeah.
I just pay attention to the seasons. I make money on it in the right season. There needs to be a major shift in what ICP is trying to do. Not try to be the internet of all things. Lead them. How about crawl before you walk, right? Maybe build out SocialFi or something like that on your Web3 internet.
Crawl before you stand.
Yeah. Saw $3.50 Ondo prediction on Instagram. Would kind of be sad at that level. I mean, that's a blue-balled bull market right there. Big
Yeah,
time.
I don't think anybody should really be watching crypto content on Instagram, considering it's just the LA Vape Cabal.
Yeah, well, they do those like super high or super low predictions to get the comments, the anger,
Yeah. It's so good. It's great.
Oh my God. All right. So someone asked about Fed rates. We're not getting a change. It's 99%. That's going to stay the same. I could see them cutting rates more aggressively kind of in the summertime. But for now, they're going to try to hold the line. Is what it is. U.S. money supply growth is accelerating. M2 money supply is up 3.9% year over year. This, we noted that it is going up last week. And really what I see is an expansion that will mirror the stops that they pulled in COVID. The unrealized losses that they're sitting on right now are exponentially higher than the losses that instituted this massive liquidity injection.
Yeah.
So the problem's bigger now here in this range than it was here in this range before you saw the gigaprint. A lot of people can't imagine them ever doing it. No, they wouldn't do it. They're going to be financially responsible. Wrong. No, they're not. They are always going to print their way down the line. That is how they keep thinking going. Only a few diehards actually like Insane Clown Posse. Whoop, whoop. Man, I was there. Did you ever listen to Insane Clown Posse?
No.
Uncultured.
Uncultured swine.
Oh, all right. So now gold broke $3,000 this morning.
It did.
A nice sign for collapse up. Good stuff. Gold, great asset. Like gold, Bitcoin, real estate, guns, vehicles. The best assets. Right there on one hand. I just told you. Ask Mr. X what's going to happen. God.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not going to get into that. It's too much. It's too much. Mr. X moved to the blockchain basement. Oh, my God.
Jesus.
I think Mike's talking about you being young. That's damn right.
Yeah, no, that is 100% factual.
Yeah. You know what? Giving this morning, Isaac can attest, I dumped the most complex macroeconomic news on you on a fucking daily.
Yeah, it's great. My knowledge is just like expanding. It was very entertaining.
Well, I'm trying to, you're on a path to learn macroeconomics and crypto, and then you'll be able to talk circles around the average crypto pro out there. They don't know shit about actual money markets, about real estate markets, about car markets. If you know that stuff, by the time you're like 20, 21, then you understand a lot more than just number go up. I'm making a fun thumbnail and I'm going to grab views out of this.
Yeah.
You'll know when to hold them and you'll know when to fold them. And that matters quite a bit. Speaking of folding, Bitcoin bull market, not over yet. One key metric, 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. As long as Bitcoin stays above it, the bull market continues. I hate this chart. I hate this person. Titan of crypto. Here's why. Cherry picking these, localized candles, looking for local fib levels to be your confluence on if the bull market is over or not is idiotic. There are nice levels for like scalp or trade. I could absolutely see this. But if you want to, like this, okay. We're going in. Okay. We're going in. This is the daily. Let's go to the weekly. Fibs are meant for high to low of the entire markets. We have a 4-year cycle in Bitcoin. We go from the high to the low. Oh, wait. I got to delete this. Go here. Where's it at? Give me it. You go from the high to the low of the entire market, not these localized little candles. And then you get much better confluence on if a bull market is truly broken or not. Broken means below this, below 56, back down into retracement levels.
Great.
In general, it's changed. The bull market's changed. It's not broken. It's not broken. More North Korea stuff, yada, yada, yada. Kim Jong-il looks great, though. Look at him in this Bitcoin. This is almost like my Bitcoin shirt.
Yeah, but yours is way cooler.
Yeah. Let's see here. Now, MicroStrategy. Bought some more Bitcoin. Not surprised. Michael Saylor will win this war. This is the crypto war on the thumbnail. Bitcoin is a war against fiat. And I believe Michael Saylor will end up being the winner. Isaac?
Jeez. Yeah.
So you're in the Solana trenches quite a bit.
Sometimes.
You've been seeing the stats. Solana had a great, great time.
Oh, it did.
From $9 to $290.
Beautiful.
Now we're sitting here writhing in pain at 120 to 140, maybe 150.
Disgusting.
Do you think Solana's going to double its previous all-time high we just had? What is the overall vibe that you get? Can Solana break the all-time highs, or is sentiment shifting?
Okay, for price prediction, $430 is where I could see it hitting.
Okay.
At Pico top. That's
okay.
like my ultra top. It can't go any higher. can't go any lower than that. Yeah, it's been difficult, especially because, Trump came in here and stomped on Solana's balls when he dropped his meme coin. You watched Solana go from where it was to $270 just to go down to 120 and leaving CZ in prison. So,
See, but CZ, he's not in prison. It's our wish to put him in prison.
I know.
For Wintermute, but he's not going to, back to prison. He's
I
out.
know. That's our joke.
Well, I like your take on that. 430, 450.
Yeah.
Because sentiment seems to have shifted.
100%. The meme coin cycle has died, especially when you saw Pump.Fun go down like 95% in like transaction volume, I think it was.
You will
or
see
just,
like
people using it.
Isolated meme resurgences will happen. I could see that happening.
Yeah, 100%.
But just this aggregated, like throw a dart against a meme coin and it at least will go up for a few days, that's done.
Yeah.
Like you have to be
inside.
Yes, you have to be inside. And then if you're on the Insiders Club, then you have to attend their Diddy parties.
And you don't want to be at those freak-offs.
No, man. That ain't worth it. That juice ain't worth the squeeze. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway may sell its real estate brokerage business. This is kind of crazy. I use their brokerage to sell my home. And the reason why, what is the dog eating?
The dog is eating chips
Oh, okay.
off the floor from last week.
So they only charge me 1% to list with Berkshire Hathaway. The other ones charge like 3%. I had a friend like try to charge me like 5%. A friend.
No, thank you.
They wouldn't talk to me for years after I said no. But seeing Warren Buffett selling Berkshire Hathaway's real estate portfolio, like his brokerage business, very interesting shift coming from Berkshire Hathaway. And then we have this. A $60 billion housing grab by Wall Street. Now, within this, just I can quantify this into 2 lines. There's 2 companies that are behind this. Pretium Partners and Blackstone. Okay? Now, Blackstone started by Larry Fink. It's not BlackRock, it's Blackstone. Blackstone and Pretium are betting tens of billions of dollars that there is going to be a massive increase in the need for Section 8 housing in the United States. There is over 100 million people estimated right now, and probably even higher than that, that need housing assistance.
Yeah.
This is the last few years that you have. If you're watching this as a middle class or a lower class person that's trying to escape the rat race of never owning a home and escaping that trap that the World Economic Forum has set of own nothing and be happy, we have a few years to grab the house before literally there is going to be no hope for middle class to grab these things. So what we have is Blackstone and Pretium, 2 of the largest real estate management firms on the planet, are seizing control of the Section 8 housing industry. I see opportunity in this for us in crypto because generally I think we're going to have a pretty fun market over this year. Then we'll have a washout of the altcoins. And then another one, 2028, 2027. But we have a few cycles to take advantage of this and get the homes and lock the homes in. If you don't, they are literally going to escape your grasp. And owning a home, I think, is very important for people to take part in. There is, in my opinion, a lot of people are like, renting is so great because you're not responsible for anything. In my opinion, renting is like taking $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, putting it inside of a dumpster, and lighting it on fire. That is what it is to me. And I emphasize this because we are in the season where I think we're going to have a lot of fun in altcoins. Is that dog eating chips?
Yeah, I'm going to
microphone?
beat your dog's ass. It's not picking up on the microphone, but I'm going to
let him eat. Those are holistic chips.
They are holistic chips, but I just want to punch him.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. So that's just what I'll say. Seeing these massive organizations, they're getting their claws into not only regular real estate, but into Section 8. They see massive problems coming for the middle and lower class. More people are going to need Section 8. For the love of God, get your hands on real estate if you can within the next few years, because shit is about to get even harder for people. Oh, I think I got my message over.
I think you did too.
God. You know what? I've been hollering at people all day. Now, I haven't really been hollering. Who got banned?
Nobody got banned.
Isaac punches dogs?
Facts.
Dude, is that the new meta?
That's the new meta. That's the new pump fund token on Solana. Isaac punches dogs. It's just going to be a picture of me, my fist against Hoover's face.
He would never.
I would never, but that would be funny.
Hoover bites.
He does bite.
He does bite in a loving way. I wonder how much homes in Greenland cost. That might be a move.
Ooh.
Settle down, Michael Vick. Oh, man. I mean, the internet lives forever, Isaac.
That is true.
You know? Okay, so here's Trump. Oh, no, wait. 69 minutes. Senator Mike Lee, this war needs to stop. Trump is pushing for peace, talking about the war in Ukraine and Russia. Also, he's going to be having a talk with Putin tomorrow, it looks like, according to the Kremlin. But this, the Aliens Enemies Act, only invoked during war times. Reporters had some questions for Trump. Let's have a listen to how he responds.
Criticism that the Alien Enemies Act has only been invoked 3 other times. They were all during times of war. Do you feel that you're using it appropriately right now?
Well, this is a time of war because Biden allowed millions of people, many of them criminals, many of them at the highest level. They emptied jails out. Other nations emptied their jails into the United States. That's an invasion. And these are criminals, many, many criminals, murderers, drug dealers.
So what I find interesting about this is that he says, we are at war. Mm-hmm. It's highlighting the open borders that we've been left with. And now we have, 25 million military-aged men in the country.
Yep. So
declaring war on Mexico would be pretty bad for the markets in the short term. I don't know if they were going to, it's more so it's like clandestine operations are probably going to be where it's at.
Yeah.
Those pinpointed cartel takeouts for the Trump administration, they're getting pretty serious about it, though.
They are.
But it is, Kabori's got a good question. What happened in no wars? I think it's a different version of Trump that you see this time. And my biggest problem with the war in Ukraine was that we're dumping money into a war that literally had nothing to do with us. The war on the border has everything to do with my family's safety and to do with our country. So actually, it's a much different conversation. And at large, I'm not the kind of guy that'd be like, we should never go to war. We should go to war over shit that matters to us. Not go to war about shit that matters to people across the world. Just me. We're not, like, the world police idea gets pretty tiresome. And you can't police everyone all at the same. Even God went to war. That's right. Panama got hit with a nationwide blackout, it looked like. Confirmed by their president, Molino. Cuba was also hit with a nationwide blackout as well. When these storms hit, very important to have a generator.
Yeah.
Very important to have a generator. So this is some imagery. Massive, massive destruction. It was like Missouri, Alabama. One hell of a storm. So obviously a generator don't do much good inside of one of these things. But having one that's mobile, having the ability to leave when things get crazy, very important. If you want to be a man of your family, you have to have contingency plans that can back up energy production, that can back up producing your own security for the family, all of that stuff. It matters. ICP King needs an AR type. What type of AR should ICP King get? Isaac got a great deal on the Palmetto Armory.
I did. It was beautiful.
I like BCMs. I like spikes. The Palmetto Armory, the grouping is pretty good.
Yeah.
For what you get, man. Like, let's see here. I would say I vote BCM. I vote BCM.
It's gonna be my next.
Isaac, do you like the spikes or the Palmetto?
I do like the Palmetto. I just haven't been able to shoot it yet. But when I do, I'll have my final thoughts and opinions on the Armory one.
Zach and Martin with the Honey Badger. Ooh.
That's kind of
Nemo Arms 300 Win Mag. That's isn't that an AR? No, I guess isn't 300 Win Mag an AR-10 platform?
I think so.
AR-10s are really nice.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, AR-10s are really nice. So, yeah, I mean, we're sitting here making a bunch of, plays, and admittedly, I do great in crypto. But my best assets are the home, the guns, and the goods for my family. I'm not doing this. My kids, oh God. You can't see it right now. The dog just knocked over like a massive micro. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, this is the real wealth in life is legacy, So being able to protect them. Papa Goose got a good idea. Build your own. It is not hard. And it's very fun to build your own AR.
That's true.
Very fun. Went to 3D print guns. Freedom, baby. Freedom.
Ghost guns, baby.
Decentralize that freedom, baby. All right, so we got to talk about this. Someone came out talking about Dizzy from Starship Troopers, calling her ugly as hell. Ugly as shit, especially when naked. They're going for Carmen.
Wrong.
Carmen immediately left Johnny the moment she had a better option available. Like Johnny, for just a second, she thought he was dead. Off to the next guy, right? To the next chiseled chin guy in the squad. Dizzy stuck by his side, man. She was a clutch.
No, she looked like a transvestite.
She does not look like a transvestite.
My bad.
God. Jesus, Isaac. You need to watch Starship Troopers, man.
Maybe, but guess what? I'm never going to.
Why?
I'm going to
movies. Force this upon you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'll take Dizzy any day. See, Cali Crypto Dude knows. Dizzy knows how to shoot. She knows roundhouse kicks. You know what? She's no slouch in the sack. Okay?
Yeah.
Carmen, leave you. The moment she sees a better option, the moment things go wrong for you, she's out. Beware, gentlemen. God. I just had to get it off my chest.
Jesus.
Democrats, they suck still. We know.
Plummeting. Numbers go down.
Bro, this is kind of crazy. Democratic Party favorability, 49% on CNN. So this is very Democrat-heavy network. March, 29% on CNN. How would, you're a young man, Isaac, and you got a good pulse on the young crowd.
Sure.
Is there a bunch of young people that like the Democrat Party in your age demographic?
Yes, I've debated a bunch of people that I know about why they think the Democratic Party and the Democratic views are, top notch and beats out what the Republican Party believes in.
So it's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Okay. So would you say that just by way of I hate you stance, the Democrat Party will be able to be an effective political regime in 2028 for the next presidential election?
No, the whole hate campaign did not work well, as you saw here recently.
Yeah. Okay.
But a bunch of the people I know have really bad takes on the Democratic Party sides, and they're just like, oh yeah, because this was all I debated all these people when they were like during the election when it was actively going on. They're like, I just want to vote for Kamala because she's a woman, because she's black, she's Indian.
She was Indian. She is Indian.
She is Indian. You could see pictures, all that, and all stuff. Just because you're voting for someone for a woman, that's a terrible fucking.
I wonder if she could make good curry though. Ooh.
Ding dong, you did up, and mix it up. Yeah.
I mean, I love me some good curry.
Curry is great.
Yeah, some spicy curry. Whew. That's where it's at. I love this chat so much.
Yeah, that's so good.
Did someone say Dizzy? Dizzy gang? Oh my God. All right. Trump voiding out Biden's pardons for Fauci with the Fauci ouchie. Very interesting. The pardons that Sleepy Joe gave to the unselected committee of political thugs and many others are hereby declared void, vacant, and no longer force or effect because of the fact that they were done by autopen. In other words, Joe Biden did not sign them, but more importantly, he did not know anything about them. The necessary pardoning documents were not explained to or approved by Biden. He knew nothing about them, and the people that did that may have committed a crime. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Dude, this is crazy. At a redemption arc for Trump from Operation Warp Speed would be to criminally convict Fauci. You know what I mean? Convict Fauci for stealing American tax dollars and using it to create a pandemic to shut the world economy down and to print more money than has ever been printed in American history, thus crushing the middle class even further. This man needs to be tarred and feathered. We need to bring back tar and feathering.
And stoning to death.
And clip that shit. Unbelievable.
Put it everywhere.
That's how we had Law and Order.
And exactly.
People would be seen as being made an example of, and they wouldn't try that shit. Anyway, I got a good cowlick going on. This is so fun.
Yeah, I gotta chop the top of mine off, but
This
the
is so
back,
good.
big ass mullet.
Putin wants to convince him, or convict, I think you mean.
Yeah.
Fauci gonna get it. He gonna get it. There will be a reckoning. So here's China going to take some steps to revive consumption by boosting people's incomes. Per Bloomberg, joke's on you, China. America's the one the incomes need to increase to keep consuming your bullshit. That's what you get. So we have this intertwined macroeconomic relationship where we turn China into our production hub, while all of the consumers, by and large, were in America. Now that you see sanctions and trade wars going on, they need to find new buyers. Guess what? No one else has an economy of consumers like the United States. So you need to work on relationships with the U.S. to keep the outputs of your stupid factories at the consistent rate of which you've expected them to be on. This results in exactly what Andy said. Money printer on. They're trying to say that they're increasing their internal consumer buying power. No, they're trying to backstop their own economy by printing money. And they're printing ahead of the U.S., which I think is going to print again anyways. This is crazy. Education executives complaining about the Department of Government Efficiency cutting away their workforce.
And when they cut half the people, it's like evisceration by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
So you want to do this? Have the fight with us in Congress. Let's make sure we get the issues out there. I'm so mad. I'm spitting mad about this because it's hurting the people who can't vote. Children don't vote. Let's not take away their opportunity.
Won't someone think of the children? I hate this approach so much. And honestly, this woman is just aggravated because she can't fight this in Congress for 5-10 years to finish off her stupid salary over the next 5 or 10 years of $500,000-$600,000 a year for doing jack shit. That's what she's pissed about. She's pissed that she can't bleed us for another 5 or 6 years while fighting this thing in Congress. Yeah. You're getting a hard stop. She's hoping to see this fought out in another administration, which is not going to happen. Laserface is going to make me die. Oh my God. All kids that look like Isaac, their moms are smoke shows.
Could I say I'm a sexy bastard?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
As Papa Guth would say, the poon magnet.
Oh my God.
Leave it at that.
Drones to replace manned aircraft. I think we saw this coming.
Yeah.
I'd say this is happening. Let's see here. Elon Musk says judges who repeatedly flout the law should at least be put to an impeachment vote. Whether that vote succeeds or not, I think that's reasonable. You do have some captured judges that have been doing some pretty unconstitutional things. I think that would fall in line to have them under question. You would hope in a rule of law and order. CME Group, the world's largest futures exchange, to launch Solana futures today. Oh, yay. Now Wall Street can short Solana on the rates that they've seen shorting Ethereum, which is at all-time highs.
And apparently Bitcoin today.
And apparently Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin at right now?
That's a great question.
83.5. God, we are not doing anything today. This is actually kind of a perfect day for us in altcoins.
What do you want from me?
Get out of here. Let's see here. Pull this up. Delete this. Yeah, we are like sitting here. I might want to slap a little long in this bad boy.
Possibly.
Because I'm directionally bullish. I'm not falling for the choir on crypto Twitter. It's the bear market. This is the 4 hour. Nice and flat. Coiling up. Tight like a tiger.
Hey, Darth Maul candles, but it's green.
Man, I might actually, because look, the money flow tries to break down to the red.
Yeah.
Now it's on its way back up. Ooh. I kind of feel like sending one. Whale Watch 6. What is this layer project? What the hell is this?
I don't know. I meant to take that off, but I kept it on.
Well, let's go look at its chart. I mean, it's getting some mentions. There's a large amount of it being sent somewhere. Let's go see here. Soul Layer?
Sure.
Or is it Layer Network? There's a bunch of different layers.
It's definitely Soul Layer.
Soul Layer?
Yeah.
Okay. God, didn't do great for it. All right, on the year, not bad. What is this? 232 market cap. Bunch of tokens to come out. Maybe I'll do a deeper dive into this. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate this chart. You get higher lows.
Yeah.
Probably see some headwinds bring you back down to like this 80-cent mark. In general, I don't hate this. And I wanted to. Total RWA value has doubled in the past 12 months alone. RWAs are the fastest growing crypto sector, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. This market for RWAs is going to end up being in the tens of trillions of dollars by 2030. The winners within RWAs are going to be the focal points of where this value is going to be captured at. So, with that being said, this is why I have so much fun holding Chainlink, Ondo, and even Plume. You saw at the beginning of the video. I mean, Plume is not giving a shit about this market. Plume's been incredible. So, I think it's going to be a very selective bull market. I think that the strongest and most validated upside for me to find is in RWA sectors. So, that being said, I'm going to continue looking at one, but it's going to take some good confluence. And when we see things like this happen, it's going to be a very specified movement. It's not going to be just throwing a dart at the wall and hitting a 30x like we had last market. Very, very different market. So, Tradefly, appreciate you gifting the 5 memberships. What a guy. What a good guy. Unbelievable.
What a legend.
Whew. Well, we had a hell of a show.
Yeah, what a show.
We had a hell of a run. We're going to send it over to Kelly Kellum. We have that set up already?
We do.
Tell Kelly I said hello. Tell Tradefly I said hello. And also go check out Tradefly's channel. He does great work. Better hit that like on the way out. Appreciate every single one of you out there. Kenny, Crypto Naughty Vet, Dizzy, Tradefly, of course, KO Kev, Andy, Abner, Brian Avocado, nice. Avocado. I'm going to leave it as is. Embossed. I'll see you guys on the next show. I'll see you soon. Take care.